Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Hisagi. I'll be explaining how I do my reaction / review content. So I don't show video and audio, and you guys can say, oh, delete the video, delete the channel. I'm not doing that. I've been doing this for years. I used to try put on video and audio. I probably did a crap job because I almost got my channel taken down a few times, and I don't want my channel taken down. I have years of content, and most of it is bad because I am not great at it, but I've been getting better over time. My plan for the future, before I show you how we do this fully, my plan in the future is I will not cut down the length of these parts, but every so often when I'm watching an episode, I will put in a 3-second clip of clip in audio or 4-second clip every so often. Right now, how it works is every so often, if it's dark out and I'm watching, I will have it reflect off the back of the video. Will reflect off the back of my my window back there. It's light out right now, but it will reflect off that. I'll just have to show it every so often just so you guys know where I am. But otherwise, the way how this works, if you're curious, is I put up a timer like this. I put 3 seconds on the clock. If you want to watch along with me, put 3 seconds on your anime. I will count down 3, 2, 1, go. We'll start it, and you're at the same place I am. If I ever have to pause it or stuff, I will cut it out, and it'll be just a straight number. We review at the end. We might review between episodes too. But yes, in the future, I do plan on putting video and audio. Somewheres down the line, I just don't have the time right now. Also, if it comes down to it, I'll just stop doing this entirely and just focus on other content. This is not... I love doing this because people like to see my reaction throughout the entire episode. And some people love this. A lot of people hate this, but that's just how it is. I know I won't be great like a big channel because of this. That's fine. I'm not looking to be the greatest channel ever. A long time ago, I was looking to be that way with gaming videos, but I will never hit that. So I'm just gonna be me. But yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Like I said, in the future, the videos will still stay the same length. I'll just add video and audio in every so often. That will be the plan. I don't know how far in the future. This could be a year down the road. I just don't have the time right now. But otherwise, that's how we do it around here. If you want to click off the video, go somewhere else, dislike this, I would thank you for the dislike. If you guys didn't know, any comment, any dislike, any of that does help out the channel. If you don't want to help out the channel at all, go into your history, delete the video off your history. That affects the channel. But if you leave a dislike, leave a like, leave a comment, it all helps out the channel. So do whatever you need to do. But otherwise, we're jumping into the video, whatever it may be right now. Otherwise, hope you guys do enjoy, and let's jump into it. Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Hisagi. I'm back. Let's just say right now, I'm doing this tonight and maybe Black Clover. That'd be the idea. I'm saying, I have 2 parts prior to this recorded. So this is just gonna be added on. I will not upload. I will not record that part until at least 1 or 2 of these parts are like. 1 or 2 of these parts are like put out. Because otherwise it's kind of not even worth it. Just because. Oh, give me a second. Why? Okay, is my audio really? Why is my mic all weird? No, I think my mic is fine. Okay, that's a lot better. I don't know why it was weird. Maybe it's just my hearing. Whatever. I have not uploaded the last 2 parts of Bleach. My goal is to get those parts up before we record another part. So this part is being recorded before those even come out. I am drinking tonight. I'm not drinking a lot. I just want a drink or 2. just because I've been feeling really sick, and I just want to just relax. So I'm probably doing Black Clover after this, and then I just have focus on getting videos out because there's a lot that needs to go out. I need to stop recording bigger projects like this and start getting stuff out. We are picking up episode 257. We still have Zanpakuto running around. That is like going rampant. Like they're losing even after Muramasa is gone and defeated. Like something's still going on. Okay. Otherwise, I'll put 3 seconds on the clock, and we'll jump into 257. I will probably do 2 or 3 episodes. This is not going to be a longer part, just because I have a lot of stuff that needs to go up. And like I said, I want to relax tonight. Maybe I'll come back and do more. But more than likely, this will be a shorter Bleach part. I'm not too worried. We are getting closer and closer to where I'm gonna have to really contain myself, because we're getting closer to getting back to Waco Mundo and that. I think when we get back from the fellow arc, I think it goes straight back into Ichigo versus Yukiura. But we still have a couple episodes.
I died.
Let me actually quickly check, because I'm curious. How many episodes we have left in this? If we look at Bleach episodes, we are in the alternate tale. This is what 257 we're picking up. 257, 258, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 episodes left. Our best bet would be do 4 episodes this time and 5 the next time. I'm not the biggest fan of doing it 5 episodes, but if it were to finish the arc, I would do that. And I probably would do that. Or we do 3 episodes now, 3 episodes next time, and 3 more episodes. We'll figure it out. It depends on how these episodes go. Because I could pick up 4 right now instead of 3. So, like I said, I'll be blocking that every so often. I will show it off every so often, though. If I remember. I have a little liquor in me right now, some moonshine, but I will be drinking a lot of it throughout this. So, episode 257 of Bleach. And 3, 2, 1. Fucking. I'd put my drink across the room because. Marek, pick up more Bleach, as you might figure. I mix the moonshine with cherry Pepsi. It's good. Otherwise, it's too spicy, I would say. It has like a spicy hint to it. But that could just be the alcohol fucking with me. Technically, this is the first big video I'm recording after New Year's. New Year's Day was yesterday. Well, technically 2 hours ago. It's 2 hours into the second day.
Check your challenge.
choo, 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 choo. I remember parts of the last time we did this. Last time I drank a lot. But I did rewatch some of it and rewatch certain projects. I started Dan. I finished Blood Blockade Battlefront Season 2. I did episodes of Bleach.
Is there a reason why you're standing still?
Not Dan. Durarar, I started.
I didn't make you look at that.
This is absolutely fucking Wakemundo music. Or, Vasa Lordes, the fucking Shinji's group. It's absolutely that music. I don't know what it's called. What the fuck are they called? Shinji's group.
The Visors.
Visors. It was playing Visor music. Even though it's just fucking the fucking science captain talking about Zanpakuto. How did they? Is it they can hear only because of he has a higher sense of ghosts, or right? One construction worker heard the sound of a Zanpakuto hitting the ground, like a Zanpakuto spirit. The other one didn't, but they're both the same distance. Is it in the same regard of if they're close to the spirit world, they can hear the sounds and they cannot, or
I think it's that / spiritual pressure just being higher.
Yeah. Fucking Kago. Can
the best character?
Can Kago be the fighter in the game? I know he probably wouldn't have any moves, but I also know he probably would be a fighter in Rebirth, but I'm gonna ask a stupid question, and you're gonna not know an answer.
And why are you going out last? Like it's a question.
You guys might be able to answer.
I have the answer. Maybe you will go back on the thing or attempt to weasel your way out as you do before.
Maverick, was this is gonna be a question you probably can't answer. Maybe someone watching later on can answer. Sogyoku Hill, the fucking execution weapon. Was that artificially made weapon, or was that a actual Zanpakuto?
Technically, all Zanpakuto are artificial weapons, but aren't.
Like, was that a sword that had an original creator, or was that sword just something made only for the purpose of? I know that was a question out of left field that you probably wouldn't have the answer to. Only because I was thinking of, if that weapon still exists, what the fuck would its form be? If I count this episode, Mac, I'm 9 episodes from returning back to Wakemundo. The problem is I haven't uploaded any other part of Bleach, so I absolutely need to start uploading if I want to record more. Is that fucking Rangiku? It is Rangiku. No, it's her fucking Zanpakuto. I can't think of her name.
Mount Doll.
And Mount Dolls, yeah. Himiko? Is that the right one?
Hinako.
Hinako. They went to photo booths, or did they get a professional photographer? Why did you give the pictures to fucking perverted Kisuke?
Good to go, Xavier. Yeah, and I said
That's too much for him.
Quite a bit, and you said nothing afterwards.
I told you, right, Merrick, that apparently Ichigo uses the word phrase for Rangiku in Japanese as older woman, and he uses it because out of respect for the older people, but Rangiku doesn't get that. And if she did, she probably would beat the shit out of Ichigo.
The clothing. The metal implants. I mean, they do drill the thing into her chest.
At least this tattoo doesn't itch anymore. This one itches like crazy now. When do you have work? Tomorrow. 4? All depends on when Xavier gets off, because we could do another episode of ReZero. Because I'll offer up, because even if that's long, I have the room right now to work with. Because right now I have too many big projects recorded. And that's why I was like, I'm iffy, but I really want to drink at least 1 glass of alcohol tonight. Just because I've been feeling like shit. I just want to relax.
I've been feeling like shit. I'm gonna drink some alcohol. That'll make me feel better.
The last 3 days, the last 3 days, it's felt like my entire body's on fire. Constantly. But I just need something. I need relief.
This is what I'm doing specifically. I'm trying to find new documents in a single mission.
I love them talking, Mark, them talking about Zanpakuto should return to their original state in front of the Zanpakuto spirits. Like, why wouldn't you talk in private? Also, I have a floor lamp now, so it's lighting from here too. Lighting is also very light right now, just because I can't tell until it's in the editor if it's good or not. Also need to clean off the window back there. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
I hate it when an enemy decides to run outside, but the exit they choose is right near you.
Do they have to do this every time Renji breaks his fucking sword? Does Renji just have a direct line to the research captain because he
did get his sword modified by the research captain.
I know technically he got his sword modified, so it would be a female spirit. Also need to hang up a different poster. Gurren Lagann will probably go too, between this and the next part. I'm probably putting back up to Toshiro Hisagi. More than likely. I'm sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm still getting back into recording longer videos. I took a long break to game and also get these tattoos, and then just
Just a
focus
weird
on
combination
them
of the
healing.
way that, like,
Technically,
the
these still
glass
have
combined with the sparks from the check.
these still have another 2 weeks at least for healing, or more, before they're technically healed to where I don't have to put gel on them every day, multiple times a day. Well, that Soul Reaper is not getting his power back, if that Soul Reaper is alive. Toshiro Hitsugaya and fucking his Zanpakuto. I was gonna say a name, but it's not right. I'm not gonna say it. I know Rangiku and her fucking sword spirit wants to like outflirt each other, so I just want to ask the question. I know this will be perverted. Why the fuck isn't her shirt open? If Rangiku's shirt is open, you would think the other one would do the same, just to try to outperform the other. I know that is such a perverted question, but it's also like they've been doing it constantly. So, I know the fact of the healing captain. We couldn't see the healing captain's sword spirit because I'm guessing it's something that has to be hidden at all times because we can't know it, whatever. But Kenpachi's, he has the sword spirit because it was in anguish when he fought Ichigo, but yet no sword spirit. I know I can ask him, but he won't say a fucking word. He'll be like, "You'll find out," or something along the lines of that. Oh, I'm better with a "you'll find out" than an actual answer for something like that. Like, if he does have a sword spirit, I would rather see it pure and see the moment than get an answer like from him saying, "Yes, he does have a sword spirit. You will see it in the future." Instead of just I'd rather him say, "You'll find out. Maybe you'll find out. Maybe you're not.
Maybe you'll miss
That
it."
is more. I'm more happy with that answer than him just flat out telling me.
There's a second document. One more document. All set. That dumb fucking part 2 mission.
What the fuck was that? That was absolutely the research captain. Looking, I think, at his... I can't think of his Zanpakuto name, even though I've heard it so many times. It was absolutely the science captain looking at his Zanpakuto and going, "Huh?" Like, he sensed something from the fucker. You are Lieutenant Rangiku, but I absolutely have no faith in you as a lieutenant. You're probably the one lieutenant other than Renji that I have no faith in.
There are 3 lieutenants I don't have faith in.
And
it's her.
Momo.
Well, yeah, Momo is a different case. But in general practice, it's her, or technically it's only two, because it's her and the fucking one that's a lieutenant in a different guild that fucking drinks and fights with Ikaku.
Oh, Iba.
Yeah, I don't trust Iba because I could see him just fucking around drinking off somewhere.
Iba, yeah, I could definitely get that. Rangiku, I absolutely have no trust in. Momo, which I think she's a lieutenant. I want to say she is a lieutenant. But I don't know because she's been injured too long. I don't know if she is a lieutenant or what seat she is anymore. Every time we see her, she's fucking getting injured. And then there's Renji, which at least he goes to the action and he's there for the action. But he gets injured or just gets beaten. He is the let's show how strong the opponent is by beating the shit out of Renji.
One of my favorite memes from Bleach. I am Chad. I have come here to lose to you.
Yeah, Chad is also the other one. Like, Chad would be amazing to see, like, just straight out fight instead of him being just bodied.
Who's lying? I think close enough.
It's a Rancor. I'm guessing hollows that consume Soul Reaper spirits gain the powers of it to become a Rancors.
I mean, it depends on probably the rank of the Soul Reaper.
Ugh. Actually, let me just grab one of these.
Even if we manage to keep this, right, it's like the last generator for the exit.
That's weird.
Don't
that
press the exit button.
The hollow ate the spirit of the soul. The hollow ate the soul of the spirit of the Zanpakuto, but gained the memories of the spirit of the Zanpakuto because he's asking where his master is. Like, the hollow didn't have a will of its own. But I don't know if that's a case where... Because I don't know how much we've gotten about hollows. There's been so much fucking contradiction for that fucking shit. Karakura Town is not gonna be fucking destroyed by some lone hollows. If anything, it's gonna be fucking Aizen and his goon squad.
It'll be Ichigo doing a bit stronger than Chad.
It's gonna be Chad trying to power up. And they'll be like, this is why Chad can't power up. This is why he can't get stronger. Don't worry though, he'll become a boxer. I joke about that because I know there's apparently a manga series that takes place after Bleach where he becomes a professional boxer, which that's fucking bullshit if he becomes a professional boxer, because he has to be fucking, unless you run into other freaks. I'm guessing he runs into other freaks. There's no way Chad goes fucking ultimate champion, winner chicken dinner, and doesn't run into other freaks of the nature.
Just as I pop my head up, I activate X-ray and immediately see someone walking straight towards me. I have to immediately pop back down, like, I guess I can't leave. They passed me freezing temps.
I have like tattoo ideas for different animes. I've had stuff. I don't know what the fuck I would get for Bleach. There's just too much. I don't want his past
See, that's my favorite idea. If you were to get a Bleach tattoo, would be the pass.
Because it'd be I would have to fully think about it.
I'm gonna go check and meet closer to the exit. That's the one of the areas I haven't really been able to check since it only opened after the generator got done.
Ichigo's gonna look at it. Go look at it. I think the idea would be probably family crest, the royal family crest. Like, just get the crest of the family that makes the fireworks. Ganju's family there.
For a moment, I thought you were talking about the bounce crest.
Yeah, that'd be the bounce crest is always on my mind because I would absolutely get it, but I would absolutely have to send that over to the tattoo artist and get him to like draw it out at least a little bit, like him to design it. Because every place I'm seeing, it's not like there's not one good source of that crest. And if I wanted to get the crest, I wanted to have it decent. Bounce crest is also a really good. It's the one I keep going back to because the bounce crest is the crest that's on. I can't think of his name. Kaya, not Kaya. What the fuck is his name? I'm giving that like a 7 out of 10. That was a decent episode. I can't find my fucking cursor. Where the fuck is this? No, it looks like we're getting fucking Renji Zanpakuto here. Okay, real quick. Just because I want to look up the name. Because it's going to bother me. I'll put 3 seconds on the clock in a second.
I don't know if you want to follow me around while I run around and look for this thing, or if you want to just stay somewhere by the exit.
The main bout crest. Yeah, Kaya. Jin Kaya. Kaya? His bout crest would be the one that I keep looking at as like, that would be a tattoo I'd get. Because I would absolutely get a bout tattoo. Because I fucking love the bout arc. I love the idea of also getting a bout tattoo because it would be a Bleach tattoo, but it'd also be Bleach filler tattoo because it would piss people so much off. They're like, "You got a Bleach tattoo?"
Is one of the it's depending on the person one of the least favorite.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's one of the longer.
I would either get a bout tattoo or it'd absolutely be the temporary captain, the new captain Sosuke Amigai. I'd get something with the Bakodos. Something with the Bakodos or the Bounce Crest would be my two Bleach, like, this is my tattoo for Bleach. And Bounce Crest is up there. But the problem with the Bounce Crest is I would need to print out, like, multiple designs and plan it with my tattoo person. But I'd be, like, months ahead. I would absolutely get that, though. That could be my next tattoo. Because there are a couple tattoos I have ideas for, but I need to plan out, like, fully. Like, 2 that I want to get on both ends, back ends of my calves. But I need them planned out before getting them. Sorry, we're jumping into, that was episode 257. We're jumping into 258. I'm sorry, I went off track. Yeah, episode 258 of Bleach. Like I said, either we'll do one more episode after this or 2 more. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Right now, I am entertained. I'm curious where the hell we're going with this. But we'll find out when we get into 259. So 258 first.
Only 3 can spawn, like 2 dots can spawn per level from what I know. I just have to find the random spot that it happens to be for each of them.
Episode 2.
If I collect them, you can still collect them. So if you
258, right? Episode 258 of Bleach in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, no. I did not get close enough for you to do that. Eat brick and die.
It's also weird because I absolutely, I think at the end of the episodes I turned down my volume on my headset, like like I'm doing it subconsciously, turning down my volume on my headset at the end of the episodes. I've done it for so long. Maybe I don't do Black. Here's the thing. I know I want to do something after this that's not ReZero. It's either Black Clover or it's gonna be fucking Slime. Reincarnated as the Slime, because both those fucking shows I want to do recordings of. But both. I'm not doing more Durarara. That's gonna take a break because I want to get something out that I know people want. They want me to either do the Slime or Black Clover. Those are the two like main ones they want me to do more of. Durarara has not become a hit yet, but I'm guessing because I'm still within the beginning.
Shows, I don't think I've really seen many reactions. Despite what, because normally if you watch a show, at least for me, they'll start recommending like reaction for the show. That's one of those shows. It never happens.
That's the thing with like, I'm gonna pick up shows that I'm definitely not gonna see people reacting to, but I'm fine with that. Because it's gonna happen. But there's gonna be shows like, let's say fucking the show I want to pick up, Violet Evergarden. That's probably gonna be sad as all shit, because now I know that it's supposed to be a sad anime. I want to pick up Cyberpunk, but I know it's gonna be bad.
To point out, I am currently as close as Spawn as I can get without being in Spawn.
Here's the thing: we might take a break after this because I might want one more drink, but I need another soda. I need one more soda can. So I might do like one more drink because this might look like a lot, but I poured it into a big cup with a lot of ice.
They don't want me to make it, Xavier.
Why is this like very?
Immediately spawned a guy in front of me.
That felt weird. Like the intro felt very much like we're moving at 1 frame a second type shit. This is absolute.
Even if you think I can't see you, you gotta figure eyes.
Renji, you say you dragged them to the world we live in. If you had just your fucking sword on you, they're gonna they probably teleport to you because you have their sword. There's no way you cannot drag these two fuckers without you, unless you don't bring your sword at all.
The dumb challenge. Right, game?
Oh no. Don't tell me Renji can't use his whole Zanpakuto if he doesn't have both spirits with him. Is Zabimaru like one of the ones that he has to have the snake and other creature? I don't know what other creature. What?
Is that like a baboon or something?
Yeah, baboon. It's because I'm thinking of the two females. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
See, my brain for some reason wants to go to boar.
Yeah.
But I know it's not.
I want to go monkey. But I don't know why.
I mean, monkey, bamboo. They're not. It's not.
It's
dog.
Yeah.
At the very least. The game was hard, like extremely gaslighting me into thinking I might not have done the thing, because it did not pop up the notification at all. But the challenge is complete for doing the 3 documents. Okay, I only need to do 2 more trials and then my daily will be complete.
Is this like?
That's technically the fastest map, or one of the fastest. If you have any other map you specifically want to do.
Is Maverick? Is his Zanpakuto like the fucking Cerberus where it's one body, three brains, one brain is stupid, one brain is smart, one is like normal of the path?
I think they're both dumb. They have Renji's intelligence, and Renji ain't smart.
You can...
Renji, I don't know how Renji is in Byakuya's like thing. He should be in the fucking fighting group, seeing as he can't use Kido worth shit. He
should absolutely be... Well, he was under Zaraki, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's most fitting if he was still there.
Yeah.
You are host. Whichever character place you would like to bring us.
I told you a while back that I saw the post that fucking Kubo said that Izuru was apparently on the healing squad before he got transferred. That got confirmed somewhere. I know these two are talking in front of Renji. It would be so much quicker if he picks up Snake and just holds on Snake. Because by the way this is going, Snake is going to run away and they're going to be like, oh my god, we now have to find Snake. This is what the episode is going to be, right? This is what... There goes Snake.
What? The dumb one is being dumb and causing problems for the fight? That never happens in Bleach.
How long does it take until Snake realizes that being on their own is probably not a good idea?
Oh yeah. If Ichigo's body isn't dead, he will be fighting. He has two modes: knows about the problem and is actively fighting it, or doesn't know about problem.
Oh yeah, the one of the people that can actually see Snake.
Upstairs, please. This time. It's a stage.
I like Kareen said this little weirdo is trying to get in the white rice balls without paying. She is like the fucking store clerk wouldn't be able to see it, and that store clerk is a fucking idiot that thought Ganju was in the bathroom for fucking 2 hours. Hanataro, it's fine. I get Ganju really needs to go. He is in there. Just believe me. I know Ganju. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, but I fully accept it.
It's like during the battle arc or something, and Ganju goes over to help, and they're like, he's in the bathroom. I believe that he's in there, and Hinata is like, what if he left? And he's like, no, I believe he's a good employee. He's in the bathroom, and then he leaves the bathroom, and he's like, Hinata, see, I told you he was in the bathroom. When he just bursted through the wall in the bathroom to get there on time. Like, that was the worst person Kareen could go to.
A is closed.
Like, I have a decent memory when it comes to certain things. This is a decent one where I can pull out shit like that. I want to say it's Bound Arc. I don't think it is Bound Arc. It might be when when the Ronkar's first attack Karakura Town that happens because they send Ganju and Hanataro as like a frontliner force, and I'm like, why did you send these two? Out of everyone you could send frontliner force, why the fuck is it the useless healer and the fucking useless firework guy? I know technically the firework guy did beat and get away from Pretty Face Yumachika.
You didn't have to say his name. I knew who you were talking about.
I knew.
No one would not know who you were talking about if they had watched.
Yeah, but I think I'm right. I think it's at the start of the Ronkar arc where they send Hanataro and Ganju to the front line. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a poster of 1,000 Year Blood War where Ganju is on the fucking poster, and I can't handle it. Why the fuck is he there? Why the fuck is the firework dude?
I know why Ganju's there.
The boar rider. Is he taking his boar to battle? Is he the hog rider of the group?
Hog rider.
You might think.
You think the power creep would outpower Ganju?
You might think I will forget about this, but I will absolutely remember Hog Rider Ganju. This episode is fucked. It's like, it's only evolved around the snake version. The snake port of Renji's.
Oh no, I got it.
I love Yuzu not being able to see, like, fully see the snake one and still inviting the snake to come. Because Yuzu is just a fucking good soul. But she's also kind of... She is like...
She's not Odahime.
She is like the dumb side of Rukia. The side that thinks the drawings are great.
Drawings are great. You got a problem with the drawings? Right, Xavier? You watched a very tiny bit of Bleach. You would have seen Rukia and her great drawings that aren't shit. Why the fuck? What do you mean I'm lying? I like the pictures. They're nice and cutesy. So that's just like in the first episode of her explaining shit using the pictures, and each would be like, your drawings are garbage. And of course, then she kicks the shit out of him, because, you know. This is, yeah, we got A and B. Oh, wow, they really didn't stun her for as long as I thought it would.
Technically...
You get C done? Nice.
I like that her thinking about a mother and father snake was thinking of Renji and the other boar. And Renji would absolutely fuck his sword.
Saying wild shit out here.
Oh, I can't put that as a title. I would absolutely put Renji would absolutely fuck his sword as a title.
I just hate the word that came to my mind. Son of a bitch. trying to check out something. This person immediately comes from the only path I'm heading down. Immediately turn around to try and get to a different place. Oh no, can't go that way. I have to get back to a hiding place before I freeze to death.
I realized, I was like, oh yeah, that's where I put the fucking postcard, the thick, like, Monster Prom cards.
Son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Two in a row.
They're asleep. Of course they fall asleep.
Please leave my tootsies alone. They are not for you to suck on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't believe Snake is this stupid that he doesn't know. You think with their grudge match with Ichigo, this Snake would at least know Ichigo's face. At least.
I swear. Just let me go where I want without putting the fucker in my way.
Is Kyrene gonna get injured right here? Because Kyrene ran after... I know this is filler, but it would be so insane that Kyrene has just met all these Zanpakuto and these masters. Like, Kyrene has seen some shit. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna go grab more ice. Grab one more soda can, and I'll have one more drink. And I'll pick up 2 more episodes. I'll do 4. I'll do 4 this time, which would make next episode, which means I absolutely have to upload shit. I will do 5. I'll do 5 next time. That's a promise. I will do 5, but I absolutely have to upload shit. I can't record anymore after. I can't record any more parts after this part unless I upload the first 2 parts.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you. I just want to do nothing. Yeah.
He's gonna attack the kid. The perfect target. I know the Snake is just gonna help Kyrene or find a way out of this because Ichigo is probably still behind.
Okay. She was like 2 feet away.
Or
like
even more lucky would be Zabimaru, the other half, the boar, seeing all this and being like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I feel the alcohol in my eyes.
She's going for me. No. Literally, if you had taken a second longer to have gotten to your 2, I probably... No. If you had taken a second longer to get
I love this
in.
is like really good like progression towards Zabimaru, the snake form. Like this is really good character development. But there's only 9 episodes. There's only 7 episodes left of the filler arc. Like if there's more of this, then it'd be great.
Also, technically, if you were in the exit when I was down at that point, it might not.
Oh, this is the like, oh, happy moment song.
I was not know how it works when someone is down outside of it who can revive themselves.
I like Ichigo using the word kid, even against the Zanpakuto, which the Zanpakuto has to be hundreds of years old, with Renji being its user. But him, like, calling Toshiro Hisagi a kid. Like, he looks at the thing and, like, that's a kid. But it's like these things are hundreds of years old, or thousands of years old.
Or, like, 50.
Or 50, yeah. I don't even know with Ichigo's father. Ichigo's father has to be fucking old. Because I know he was a captain. But it's like, I don't know. Do Ichigo and the siblings have a weird age limit now? Because their father was a Soul Reaper? That was in a Gigai?
Maybe. Deacon, you're asking the same questions I think constantly of what the fuck.
I'm getting these questions that fill arc.
What happens if Ichigo gets hit by a car and his mortal body dies? Does his Soul Reaper form also just vanish?
No, I would think he would transfer only to Soul Reaper form.
Yeah, but he's a weird case. Okay. Then fuck out of my life so I can go run my swing replaced.
Okay, I definitely want to go grab some ice and another can. Like I said, I want to do one more drink. And I will pick up 2 more episodes. We just did episode 257. I want to pick up 258, 259. So next time I record, it will be 5 episodes. Let me just quickly see what the ending is, and then I'm giving this like a 9 out of 10. This was a fun one. It was. I know I was more like questions and stuff for it, but I absolutely enjoyed this.
Self-archer build.
Maybe I didn't show it fully, but I'm sorry if I didn't. Okay. It looks like we're back to the Soul Society. So yeah, I will be back in a second, and we'll do that. Okay, I'm back. We're picking up the next 2 episodes. So 259, 260. Which would be 5 episodes left for the filler arc to do next time. Which makes it so I have to get videos up after this. We're going to put 3 seconds on the clock. I got 1 more drink. I don't know how it tastes because I haven't tried it. I have mixed it at least. But we're jumping into episode 259 of Bleach.
It makes you a criminal.
$259 of Bleach. Episode 259 of Bleach in 3, 2, 1. The Zanpakuto. Its unique shape and its ability is defined by its soul.
God, fucking asshole teammates.
I need to write down this because I will absolutely quote it. Okay, we get a part.
Yeah,
if I know the words, I would say it, but I don't know the words fully.
That one's not even a teammate.
I would absolutely have to listen to them and write them down, or actually look them up and write them down.
Technically, I did not deposit all the fuel despite the fact my chapter's putting away the can, because they didn't put away the can.
Okay, I think I mixed that pretty decently. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, 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 shoo. In this fucking snap, this freeze frame, it's a fucking Hinataro. I already knew because the preview showed them back in Soul Society, which means fuckery is happening. I hope that Hinataro can gain some seats eventually, because you'd think with Hinataro going to like Waco Mundo or other things, he would solely just gain the ranks.
I think he technically, I'm pretty sure he is throughout the series. You just don't really told of it.
Yeah, it's like Murata. That was, I couldn't think of the name. I knew it was Mu, but I couldn't think of the rest. Murata in Demon Slayer. Like, he's slowly gaining the ranks, not as fast as Tanjiro and them, because they're facing fucking upper class.
So they're facing upper class and surviving.
Yeah. And defeating them that no one has beaten in 100 years. One of the people on the one of the Discord servers I talk a bunch, Maverick, their favorite is her. The lieutenant of Squad 4. I can't think of her name. Fucking... Wow, Hinataro is short. I didn't realize until you have two lieutenants standing next to him.
Almost done with the winter book. And we have 4 more things to claim. Not that I really care about what's left, I already got what I wanted.
I love they're saying that Squad 4 wanted to be more independent, so they're growing tomatoes and raising chickens. Like, okay, cool. Even though probably any tomatoes grow in the Soul Society is probably going to still end up with almost the same quality. It's not like fucking Yamamoto is a pesticides person and being like, you have to use pesticides on these tomatoes. I am old man Yamamoto and I have decreed that we have to use pesticides.
The soul flies will cause food to go bad.
I was trying to think of who to put behind pesticides. I just want to pick the oldest person, and the oldest person I can think of is Yamamoto.
I don't know. The funnier idea is the fucking research captain have to take out his fucking Bankai and just bring it around.
Fucking yeah, him bring out Bankai to spew out pesticides because he is the quickest user of it. To spray the whole field with pesticides, it takes the squad a full 8 hours. But if we use his Bankai, it takes minutes. I hate my brain. My brain is full full goblin mode.
Just want the person on the radio to talk some more. Once prominent spoker today, seeing as they did give a bonus on 2 years.
How ascending the waterway and going missing? How many times has groups come down here to ascended the waterway? Because it has to be horrible. Also,
Nacho told you himself that they
do these waterways are only under the waterways are only under the fucking the bubble, right?
probably.
Because they probably can't go any further out because of the fucking bubble, the second rock.
Who knows, maybe you'll find another one of Kisuke's magical underground training grounds.
Is there possibility that Kisuke has found a way through the second rock so the tunnels can, like, he makes a small hole so the tunnel can continue onwards? And they're like, well, we forgot that existed. No one's used that tunnel in hundreds of years. That's why we didn't use it while you guys were trying to go into the fucking Serite. I could see them doing that, because they'd be like, well, there's a forgotten tunnel.
Yeah, but they didn't have to say Kisuke forgot. One of the characters that has to be like fucking 9 brain constantly.
This is the tunnel that Iba uses to get his liquor. He didn't want to talk about it because
The moonshine tunnel.
it's the moonshine tunnel. Iba didn't want to tell us about the moonshine tunnel because they were broken all the like rules. So that's why we didn't know about it. Iba digging a tunnel to get moonshine easier.
How hard would it be for Ganju to use Sapam a few times to get straight down to the sewers?
I'm guessing something did happen. It's probably just delayed. I like Hinataro is with fucking Baldy. I can't think of his Ikaku and his Zanpakuto and fucking
Same or something like that.
yeah, with with the captain that wants to that chews on weeds even if they're poisonous. I can't think of, I have the list here. Shunsui. Shunsui's lieutenant. I need to go back. I think that was Cone. I think they threw in a Cone there. Just for the fuckery. Of like, just go with it. Like you know when we'll see it.
Yeah, I know it doesn't happen often, but anytime Cone could theoretically appear, he could theoretically appear. That's how
I think it was 10-17. I need to go back. I'll go back at the end. Is there a fucking alligator down here? Is that the right creature? Crocodile? What the fuck do they say is urban legend for sewers?
I don't know which one it is, honestly.
Yeah, I get. You're gonna get body slammed by a crocodile. I love they grab Ikaku because if anything, Ikaku is probably the fiercest fighter out of the group.
Okay, now I'm gonna get off. I started off for a goose fight before getting off.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Is this the fucking Kraken?
Yeah, you know when someone killed the Kraken and it went to the Soul Society?
This is the Kraken spirit he reincarnated.
Why is it called the Kraken? Oh, it has a crack addiction.
Is the Kraken Hinataro Zanpakuto spirit?
You know what his Shikai can do, right?
No, I don't remember.
Have you seen it though or no?
I don't know if I have. If I'm being honest, I don't think I have.
You do see it at one point. I just don't know if you would have seen it yet.
It could have been at the end of the Wako Mundo arc before this, but I don't know.
No, you wouldn't see it in the way you think you would see it.
Oh, really?
So you probably haven't seen it. It's probably a future thing.
Because I could only see me seeing it if he uses it in Wako Mundo to heal the team. I'm guessing this is Hinataro's Zanpakuto because it's running away.
You calling Hinataro a cow?
Oh, this is from fucking the Bleach Brave Souls. This is absolutely... That's his spirit. That's his Zanpakuto spirit? It's this robot?
Why do you think it was with him?
I just thought it was a training dummy. This is not a Kraken. Why do you think this is the thing that took Ikaku? Is Shinsui the whole brains of the operation, and you have no intelligence? There's Ikaku.
I think you're asking a bit much for the guy who, once he saw the intruder that they were told to capture, proceeded to dance before doing anything else, just hoping his opponent wouldn't do anything about it.
It's his lucky dance, though.
Ikaku is probably one of the worst in terms of smart decision making.
Kuratown is gonna. This pillar is gonna fall, but I could summon it by Bankai to save everyone. But I have to hide my Bankai. But I could summon by Bankai.
But there's a possibility they might force me to become a captain.
Oh, I can't do it. I'll just get defeated.
Meanwhile, Renji using his Bankai on a fight basis. So nah.
Because they already know he's not becoming a captain. He gets defeated too easily. He put the captains to shame.
I mean, technically, Ikaku's definitely not batting any better, especially with his decision making. I wouldn't put him in charge of anything.
Yeah, he is absolutely the worst possibility to put in charge. You absolutely do not want to put Ikaku or Renji in charge of a fucking squad. They're giving me like intense battle music, like we're facing Aizen or something, and this is a fucking Kraken. This is a Kraken in the sewer. I'm not that invested with this thing.
What's the Kraken? It might defeat Hinataro, the strongest.
Ikaku, fucking, not Ikaku, fucking. Hinataro left his Zanpakuto back because he thought he wouldn't need it. This team is an idiot. Is this?
I think he needs a few idiots in a trench coat.
Is this Kubo putting all the idiots like right in the room and being like, how can we make them do something? I'm guessing this is his Shikai, or is this just his regular sword? Is his regular sword just fucked weird? Hinataro's sword? Is Hinataro's base sword just fucking weird?
Of course it's... You're saying that, you know how many swords are weird?
Yeah, but most swords have the base form and it's not too bad. It's Hinataro Shikai. He can absorb the power from another person and use it to as an attack, like absorb the fucking reishi. Reishi is not the right word. Right? That what word is it? Is it reishi?
I don't think I think like everything is made up of reishi, technically.
Is that what they call their like? Oh, I'm releasing reishi.
I think so.
I know I'm not making this easy on you because
healing goop. Oh, burner fuel for my burner, my favorite weapon.
Hinatro's fucking sword tried to return to sword form. And then gave up because he thought his master rejected him. So he went to live on his own. This is Hinataro to a core. This is sword master. This is sword and master looking at a mirror. I like all the chickens rush to Hinataro because Hinataro has probably kept them really well, like well kept. Hinataro is probably the perfect farmer. He isn't like someone in Stardew will name his animals bitch or like fucker. Milk bitch. I think our cow on Stardew Valley is called Milk bitch because I think Xavier bought it. And he's like, that's what it is. They fucking lost Hinatro's Zanpakuto spirit? Oh my god. What the fuck? This
remember when this was about fighting the thing that took
Muramasa? This is fighting against Muramasa's and his master. And now it's just the sword spirits. And it's like I'm doing one more episode because then it'll be next episode I have to do 5. I could do 3 and 2. But I would absolutely do 5 just to get the fucking filler done. Because I loved Muramasa. Like the whole Muramasa thing I loved. Some of these episodes have been good, but a lot of these have been like, I just want to get through this. I know I could skip it and come back, but I don't want to do that because I haven't done it for any series yet. I don't want to do it for Bleach. I don't want to open up the possibility of skipping stuff.
Some of my favorite like characters are from fucking filler. Like Muramasa and the one guy with the metal doll from fucking the Bound arc.
Yeah. That was episode 259. I'm giving that like a fucking 6 out of 10. It was neat, but it was like I wanted to stop watching at some point there. At some point I lost interest. This is episode 260 of Bleach. This will be the final episode we pick up this time around. Which would, like I said, which would make it so next part, if we do 5 episodes, we'll finish the filler arc, and we'll start the next part after that with Yukiura versus Ichigo. Which would probably, if I finish that fight, would allow me to look up their character trailers for the Bleach fighting game, more than likely.
You could.
I can't watch them because there's probably spoilers. So I'm staying away from it. I'm saying right now, even thinking future tense, I don't know how Ichigo beats Yukiura. That is like, he barely beat Grimmjow. And then he couldn't even touch fucking 6-armed scythe guy. I can't think of his name.
You know Yukiura's number, right? He did that flex of a thing like, you're having trouble against me?
Yeah.
What number do you think I am?
Yeah, Yukiura does that. And I'm like, oh my god. There's 3 stronger than Yukiura. 3 stronger that's all in the world living. So at least if Yukiura is defeated, then all the strong opponents in Hueco is dead. Because everyone has gone with Aizen. The only opponent left on the board is fucking Yukiura. Because I think everything else has been defeated in Hueco. I don't know how Ichigo gets back to Hueco because Aizen fucking closed off Hueco. That's another whole problem. There's so many problems. But at least Yukiura is the only target left. I don't see Ichigo asking for help or getting help from other people because Kenpachi wouldn't do it.
Supposed to follow him in.
Kenpachi wouldn't help Ichigo because he's more of a one-on-one fight. Byakuya, I don't see him helping. Fucking Science Captain, there's no fucking way. He's probably trying to find a way out of this realm because he's probably intrigued that Aizen has closed off Hueco.
I don't fully remember what he's doing, but he's probably just researching shit.
Probably. I know he was technically in the research division of Ronkars. But yeah, technically I think Yukiura is the only strong opponent in Hueco anymore. Once that is defeated, then we have the fucking Karakura Town, which is a fucking chaos.
No, my brain was just gonna be like, I feel like the research captain would sell his soul for all the information in the world. But then I went, no, he wouldn't. He would be too arrogant. He'd be like, I'll figure that out on my own. I don't need such a
This
shit
is.
deal.
I'm starting this because I'm gonna keep talking, and I might as well just save that for the review. This is episode 260 of Bleach in 3, 2, 1. Might have been more talkative this thing, only because one of my New Year's resolutions is usually when I'm drunk, I'm releasing 100% of my goblin mode. I'm not leaving restrictions on stuff. I'm like, maybe my New Year's resolution is just release goblin mode every so often. Like, stop fucking holding myself back. But also, I need to work on other stuff like self-confidence and shit, but maybe I can play through Catherine this year. Because I technically have never played through Catherine at all.
Catherine Full Body?
I would not play Full Body because I would not want to buy it on PlayStation 5.
I have the disc.
Oh, do you have the disc?
Yeah.
Here's the problem with Catherine Full Body. I don't know who to go after.
What? Catherine, or Catherine?
Yeah, I don't know which Catherine to go after.
God, I love the new Catherine's ending. It's fucking stupid. Oh, that's fucking good. Nope, damn blocking time.
It's they only do that chorus twice at the very end of the intro.
Nah, my brain was just thinking, God, Ichigo just going through a shit ton of trauma all the time.
I can't imagine there's no trauma when he faces Yukiura. Because he's gonna be on his fucking knees on death's brink and fucking his hollow is gonna save him or something stupid.
God, my brain. I was just like, God, just think about any fight Ichigo wins, he gets fucking ripped to shreds. And the amount of just mental trauma he would theoretically go through. And he's like a fucking, 6'8"? He's like in the 16 to 18 range.
Yeah. Fucking Shuhei is against his fucking Zanpakuto. Think they're training. I know your Zanpakuto is a Reaper of Death or whatever the fuck it's called. These two couldn't be opposite of the spectrum. He got paired with the worst Zanpakuto possible for his type of mood.
Yeah, but it's based
you have stuff like
the fucked thing is, it's somehow based off of him.
I know it's based off of him, but you have like Soifone, which she has a B, and it's this quick wit of like 2 stings and you're fucking dead. Like, such a good fucking sword. Such a good Shikai. And then you have Shuhei, which he just doesn't want to use it. Like, I'm guessing fucking fat guy with his Zanpakuto, with his ball and chain is probably a good match. I can't think of his name.
He's in the stealth force.
He is in the stealth force, which I don't know how. I know because probably his family. What is his name? I can't think of his name. I know he's a lieutenant. Choji. No. That's Amida. Fucking Iba and Ikaku.
They were off drinking again.
Then Izuru and Shuhei. But yeah, there's so many like good like Zanpakuto pairings, and I get it. It's probably based off Shuhei's like personality, or whatever, and it would be the perfect like thing for him. But Shuhei just doesn't want to kill.
It's somehow based off. I would love to know how it's based off of him and ends up like that. But then again, some abilities make no fucking sense. So. And plus, didn't technically they say that there have been Bankai similar to Byakuya's? Or
they might have. If they did, I don't know if they have to me.
Well, no, I think because I could be completely misremembering a statement early in the show when he's talking about like fucking his family's history.
You could be remembering shit correctly. I just don't remember it. That's the thing. My memory works weird with the show.
As does mine. Sometimes I forget segments that completely, or entire fucking segments for no real reason. Oh, more handy.
I've definitely noticed my brain definitely works with like if I'm watching Bleach, all my Bleach memories of me reacting to this has popped in my head and I can pull from it. But if I'm not watching Bleach, I can't pull from it fully, type thing. Okay, I know. Is it just because his Zanpakuto hates Shuhei, and that's why they're still fighting, even though fucking Muramasa is fucking gone?
Sorry, I just got distracted by his nose tattoo that they colored wrong in the anime.
Did they?
Yeah. They fix it in fucking Blood War, 1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh, really? What is it supposed to be? What color? Is it just
I think
black?
It's a similar color of his other tattoo. It's a weird color, if I remember correctly.
Other tattoos? His other tattoos are black.
Yeah, but I think those also might be slightly off. I don't... I'll just fucking pull up a picture.
I also love his 69 tattoo. That would be a Bleach tattoo with 69 because absolutely everyone would think that's the sex number, but could absolutely get away with being this is Bleach. I would absolutely have to find the font, but I could absolutely do 69. Is the district that is the condemned district that head captain Yamamoto the district he brings them to that is destroyed, is that just not used anymore? If that's brought up at all anymore? The district that Headman Yamamoto brings Shuhei and fucking the white hair captain to in the beginning of the series, is that district just not used anymore?
It might have already been abandoned when they went there, because he probably wouldn't bring them to a populated area.
I can't think of the other captain. Yukitake. You find the coloring?
That's why I was just looking up.
I'm guessing Kubo gave not Ikaku, fucking Izuru his Zanpakuto because Izuru would be the last one to activate his Zanpakuto as first as possible. Because Izuru's Zanpakuto is so overpowered. But Izuru is such a target of like he doesn't want to activate it. Why the fuck would he want to activate it? Like, if you gave, like, Shuhei's Zanpakuto, it would be 1-for-1. It would work so well. But it doesn't work with Shuhei. I need.
Just about the outfits.
He's looking for the tattoo colors.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because there's something weird about it. It might have been. Oh no! It's the 69.
Oh, is that a
That's
different
the one.
color?
It's supposed to be the color of the nose.
Oh, is it supposed to be gray, like the
Yeah,
nose?
The weird bluish gray.
Huh. Is his
I just mixed up which one.
is his neck tattoo the same way though?
His neck tattoo is the same color. So
Oh,
it's
is it
just-
still
it's
black?
Just the 69 that's the
Huh.
same color, weirdly enough.
I wonder why it's the gray color. Is that because of the visor?
They also remove more of the outline around it, so it looks less like a nose bandage thing.
Yeah. Is that? I know it's 69 is because of the visor. Fucking Kensei. Is it because Kensei's hair color is silver?
It's probably something dumb like that. There's probably some weird specific meaning behind the color that I just don't know/remember.
This is reminding me. Look, Shuhei's Soul Reaper is gonna get attached to this baby. This is reminding me of a filler episode of One Piece where they're in Water 7 and fucking Zoro gets attacked. Like the kids get attached to Zoro for that one episode.
Sorry, my brain always goes to the Sanji episode that's technically filler. The salt.
Wait, what?
No, where he goes and visits the shop and he learns about the fucking special salt from Water 7.
Yeah, that's
technically
Sanji.
filler. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, that's not filler. It can't.
There's so many episodes like that. They're so good, and you're like, this is filler. That's also why I don't care about really saying if it's. I'll say if it's filler, but I won't really care anymore, just because some filler episodes are really good. But it also depends on the viewer. Because like you just said earlier, Bound Arc is supposed to be what people's least favorite arc.
Yeah, it's like you either hate it or you really like it, sort of thing. And a bunch of people really don't like it. That's probably just because it's so long. And a bunch of fights don't really result in too much.
Yeah. I'm guessing this baby that Shuhei's Why would he laugh at you, Izuru Zanpakuto? At some point, I'm gonna have a fucking page of just Zanpakuto names, so I can name them.
Zanpakutos and their masters. Just have a giant like Excel page that's just a picture and the name.
Shuhei's Zanpakuto is just having a hell of a time. This episode is fucking weird. This episode is wild. Like, what the fuck? Like, I have 5 more episodes than this. More of this. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen anymore. I get that they're trying to like get Shuhei's Zanpakuto to be able to like comply with Shuhei by sticking him with a fucking baby. You're putting the baby down on a fucking roof. Why wouldn't it slide down?
Maybe gravity doesn't apply to babies. Duh.
Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Motherfucker. Wait, is Iba's regular sword just a fucking dagger? It looked like Iba's regular sword, his regular Zanpakuto, is a dagger. Can regular Zanpakuto just be any shape?
I think they probably change over time.
I like it's actually shown like Shuhei's Zanpakuto does have some heart.
I love a lot of Bleach non-canon filler stuff. Makes it feel like characters have growth that they technically don't have because it's not true.
I like Muramasa set this whole revolution of like, oh, you're gonna have to face the Soul Reapers, and then when Muramasa died, it still is going on. Like Muramasa set in something in motion that is just continue to go.
They just thought the idea was real cool, and we're like, let's just roll with it.
But I only think it's the case of Muramasa sent all these Soul Reaper swords out of the bodies, like in such a form of like there's so many Soul Reapers. It makes sense that some of these are still wreaking havoc. Does I'm guessing by the way you say it doesn't look like a nose thing. Is it doesn't wrap fully around the nose?
It goes around like it doesn't have an outline. Like it doesn't have a distinct like.
Oh, it doesn't have like a black outline to it.
Yeah, it's just gray. Like it's weird to think about without seeing.
No, I could probably think of it because this has a darker red outline to it. And they're like, do you want a black outline to the fucking homunculus tattoo? Do you want a black outline? I'm like, no, I just want it red. He's like, I'll have to do a red outline, but I'm like, that's fine. It's gonna be somewhat the same color.
Yeah, but if you had a black one, if it started to fade, it'd still be more visible.
Yeah, but I wanted to just have it all red. If I went into it with that type of design, like the Gurren Lagann one has a black outline because that's why I went into it with the idea for. I'm fine with it. If it fades, it fades. Fight to protect something. Thank you, Shuhei, for such an enlightening message of protect to.
Yeah, but what if it's a fight to protect something or a fight to protect pride? Fuck those pride fights.
The pride fights are just a pissing contest. Every time it's a pride fight, it's a pissing contest of. Well, Shuhei beat his Zanpakuto and got back his Zanpakuto spirit. Fucking stupid. I love to look at this. We're gonna review. The thing is, I can look at this and be like, oh my god, there's gonna be extra content here. But no, it's like 2 minutes of outro. Real quick, I'm seeing preview before we talk about these 4 episodes. It looks like next episode has to deal with real world Orihime at school because it showed the woman enjoyer.
Consistency in these last episodes.
The last 5 episodes, no.
That no longer has the main villain.
Oh, I love that you get like the main villain defeated and you're like, there's 10 more episodes of this. What the fuck do you mean there's 10 more episodes of this? Okay, so next time we pick this up, before I review, we have episodes 261, 262, 263, 264, 265. We got 5 episodes left, and then we're done with filler. We'll be done with this arc. Which I loved the arc until we started. I loved even the beginning of the after the main filler arc of Muramasa. They were fine, but this is getting to a point where I'm not fully enjoying it. That last episode is probably, I'll give it a higher rating. It's probably like an 8 out of 10 because that was more enjoyable, even though it's more predictable of.
Most times I rewatch the filler arc, I'll skip after the fight.
Yeah,
or after a little bit things.
I have 5 more episodes, and then we'll be back to Yukio versus Ichigo. Real quick, I marked it down just because I didn't go back. I'm going back to 259 real quick. I'm going to 1047, I think I put down. Yeah, look at that. That's cone that goes by at 10:14. That's a cone that goes by in the River of the Soul Society. I don't know if you guys can actually say that with the back along. It's like right here. You can't see it. It's like Maine. Like right... Where is it? Fuck. Right here. Fuck. Right here. This thing right here, that's cone. It's like 10:14 on 259. It's cone. He's washing by in the river. Like, what the fuck? I know that it's just for special effects. Like, here's a funny little Easter egg. If you see it, you see it, you motherfuckers. Like, I get that it's like a just cool little incident, but fuck. I'm so fucking drunk. I'm saying right now, I have one glass, not even a full glass, not even a half glass of moonshine. That is a weaker proof, alcohol proof than my usual. I usually drink a higher proof of rum. And that moonshine fucked me up. And then I had a weaker version of my other rum. And that fucked, maybe because I haven't drank in a while, or maybe because I'm partially sick, or I'm just feeling horrible. Whatever the case is, it fucked me up. I'm going to still remember this because I'm not anywhere near blackout drunk. That's when I stopped remembering shit. Even if I got to blackout drunk, I would rewatch these off stream. But still, these episodes are somewhat... It's a mixed bag when it comes to fucking Bleach. Sometimes you get episodes and they're like, fucking, this was the greatest episode ever, even if it's filler. And sometimes like, this is the worst episode I've ever seen of this entire show. Why the fuck did they make this a filler? Why the fuck did they make this an episode? I get it's filler, but why? Why did you do this? I get that. I get that all the time. But I'm at this point, like I said earlier on, I don't want to skip episodes. Because if I skip episodes, it would open the door for me to do it with any show. I would rather watch a show from beginning to end, filler included, to see like the full, like if I'm watching this on TV, like give myself the full plate, the full meal, to see how it was for regular people watching through the show. I'm not enjoying it right now because it should have ended with Muramasa. Maybe give me 2 or 3 episodes after and combine some of the elements from the previous episodes into like one full episode of them regaining control of their sword spirits, and them just like talking it out and all that, and just like lore dump, and then done with it. You could have done that. These 4 episodes were iffy at best. The Shuhei one was decent. The Hanatora one was not a fan one because I lost interest real quick. The Snake one, it was decent, but I kind of guessed how it was going to go. And then, trying to think. My brain is not working. Brain, come on. Give me a second. My brain is not fully functioning. Yeah, Saquon was 258. Yeah, 257 was them still dealing with like showing off the world we live in and showing the spirits go rampant and all that. It wasn't like full. Well, I think let me make sure, because before. Okay, I'm misplacing stuff. So 257 was the Snake one going missing. Wait. No, I was right. So, because I clicked on the wrong one. 257 was them still showing off how the sword spirits even go into the world of living to get away from the masters. all that like build up, and it's cool. Whatever. I'm fine with that episode. 258 was the snake seeing that it needs friends around it. The snake version of the snake form of Zabimaru. I'm fine with that. It was guessable, whatever. 259 kind of lost just interest real quick, even though it's Hinataro and all this, but it was just like I lost interest super quickly. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you exact reason why. And then 260, I kind of enjoyed. I'd probably give it, like I said, probably 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, somewhere around there. It was a decent episode. There's 5 more episodes, and I'm not thrilled with them. That's why more than likely we'll pick up all 5. We'll pick up all 5 in one go and just be done with it. So next time we'll pick up all 5 in one go. Like I said, I need to start rendering stuff, so I don't know if I'm only doing ReZero after this or I'm doing Black Clover in that. I'll probably just do ReZero just so I can render something after this and be done with it. And then worry about getting food in me. Because I definitely need at least bread or something in my system so I'm not fully fucked. I just quickly check one more thing before I jump off here. Okay, so it's neat. It's just that like this could have been compacted more. I'm guessing they just needed the time to like fully pace out everything. But otherwise, if you, I'll put this up just because I need to get one more thing recorded and then get stuff. I need to get stuff to start rendering. So, if you guys like the video, like you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing to the channel to keep all the content. Always, this has been Mr. Chris again, sign off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video. I'm sorry I didn't review longer, but I'm if anything, I'll review like fully like the whole thing next time, but I really don't have too much recording space left to deal with, and I need to get stuff rendered. So I'll see you guys next time. Next time we'll pick up 5 episodes and we'll finish the filler arc. And then next time after that, we can jump straight into Ichigo versus Yukari and hopefully cover the full fight. Hopefully it doesn't take a lot longer than 5 episodes. But I'll find out 2 times from now. Otherwise, I'll see you guys then. Otherwise, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hope I see you guys next video, and peace.